What is good, YT? It's your boy, and we are finally back. Let's get it. I got a little tan going. Been spending a lot of time in the sun. And yeah, man, I've just been busy, so forgive me for not uploading or staying consistent. We're going to try by bringing you guys crazy amounts of content, try to stay more consistent, more active. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned, man. We got a lot of shit coming up. I'm going to try to stay consistent, like I said. So for the people that are subscribed, thank you very much for the support. And let's just get right into the video. It is fight week, guys. I'm excited. UFC 264, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. This is a great card. A lot of promising fights on this card, guys. I'm so stoked to watch this. With that being said, I'm only breaking down the main event, guys. I'm not going to break down the whole card. I just don't have time right now to actually do the whole breakdown of the entire card. So we're just going to break down the main event. But before we move on to the main event, promising fights that I'm looking forward to. Tai Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy. Someone's definitely getting slept. Someone's definitely getting knocked out in that fight. Hopefully. Another fight that's on the prelims, guys. Michael Pereira versus Nico Price. That is going to be the fight of the night, guys. Mark my words. Remember this video. Definitely look out for that fight. That's going to be a good fight. Another fight that I'm looking forward to, but is not interesting because I feel like it's going to be a total domination. Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. Who the fuck is Chris Moutinho, guys? I've never heard of this guy. I looked him up. He's a bum. He's legit a bum. They're feeding him to the Lions. It's his first fight in the UFC. If you go to the UFC website, he doesn't even have a picture. He's on the roster with no picture. Like, I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why they just didn't find someone that was already signed. I guess people are ducking Sugar Sean. So yeah, I just see that fight going really south for Chris Moutinho, guys. I think he's going to get knocked out. I don't think it's going to be a close fight. But yeah, let's go right into the main event. We got Dustin Poirier. He's ranked number 1 at the lightweight division, guys. Conor McGregor's ranked at number 5, guys. Conor has a 74-inch reach. Dustin has a 72-inch reach. Yeah, man, their records are pretty identical. You got 22-5 for Conor McGregor and 27-6 for Dustin Poirier. So, you know what's interesting about this fight is Conor brings that high level of confidence going into fight week, guys. He has an aura of invincibility. So it's hard to bet against Conor, even though he's lost. He's gotten knocked out by Dustin. Dustin destroyed him in that second fight. Because Conor had that conventional style, that conventional boxing style. He was flat-footed, heavy on that lead leg, which was susceptible to those calf kicks, guys. That was the story of the second fight, is those calf kicks. He broke down the tree. Dustin did a great job. He had a good game plan. He was versatile in that fight, guys. He saw what was working. He made the change. He made the adjustments and got the knockout by chopping down the legs of Conor because he was so heavy on that lead leg. He wasn't in his normal karate style stance. Conor McGregor, when he fought Eddie Alvarez, he was in the wide stance, like that karate stance. He was light on that lead leg, and that's what Conor needs to go back to. You guys need to go back to watch some of his fights and see the difference in stances. It was a key factor in that fight, in that second fight. The first fight I'm not going to bring up. It was at featherweight. It was such a long time ago. It's not even worth bringing up. Dustin got caught in the back of the temple, and that's about it. There's not much in that fight to actually go off of, so I'm going to just put that fight off to the side and not even worry about it. The second fight was interesting, man, because Conor was touching him up. The boxing of Conor McGregor is so crisp. He's so lethal. He's so accurate when it comes down to it. His timing is perfect. If you look at Dustin after the fight, he was busted up. He's lucky it ended in that second round. So I see this third fight being close. I know people are gonna say I'm stupid for picking against Dustin, but man, I'm picking Conor for this fight. The reason why I'm picking Conor is he just brings that high level of confidence. Like I said, it's hard to bet against the man. He's so confident. He's focused, or as far as what I could see, he's laser focused, guys. But hey, who knows? We don't know what kind of Conor is going to go into that cage. We just don't know. He has a lot of money. He doesn't have to fight, but he chooses to fight. So it just shows that he's hungry, right? But so is Dustin, man. Dustin's a killer. He has the heart of a lion. He's not going in there for a paycheck. A lot of people think he chose this fight for the money. Yeah, he chose this fight for the money, but he also chose the biggest fight. This is the biggest fight to make. After this, he doubled down on himself. So after this, he could get the title shot. He's the #1 contender. So if he beats Conor, he makes that money, he fights Oliveira. Oliveira is going to be in attendance in that fight. Best believe whoever wins this fight, Oliveira is going to step into that cage and they're going to set up the title fight. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses. That title fight's going to get set up. So it's either Dustin wins, he doubled down on himself, he made the money, and he puts himself into the title picture, which he already is, but it'll just set up that fight, or Conor wins and it sets up that fight with Oliveira. So yeah, man, talking about the level of confidence Conor brings, let's go to his Twitter real quick and let me show you guys what I mean about level of confidence. He started barking at Dustin. My guy started barking, started talking shit. The old Conor, you know what I mean? Like, he's ready. My guy Conor's back, man. He posted this picture right here, guys. Let me pull it up for you guys. It's Jolie Poirier sliding into his DMs. He didn't accept the message, so we don't know what she actually said. But still, man, that's a good way to get under an opponent's skin. I know it's his wife and it's a little bit too far, but man, it's a fight game. That's part of the fight game. And he's doing it again. Let's listen to this real quick. He has a little sound clip right here of him. Let's just go ahead and play it for y'all. Let me go ahead and put on my headphones. Let's go ahead and hit play.
Dustin P-head, I'm coming for you, P-head. Silly hillbilly.
That's just funny, guys. Fucking Conor, man. It's just the high level of confidence, and then his relentless shit talking, man. It just makes it difficult. It makes him a difficult fight, man. And you see it right there. The onslaught, P-head. That's from the first fight. I remember that interview. It was from the first fight. He called him P-head and that he had a weird shaped head. And then the silly hillbilly part. He's been on that. He's been talking shit since day one. He took his foot off the gas in the second fight, and he's trying to bring that old Conor back, which is what I like. And then his wife, Dustin Poirier's wife, like, man, that screenshot is brutal. That definitely is going to affect Dustin. Even though Dustin hasn't responded whatsoever, he's just ignoring it. But, man, that would have bugged me if it was me. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, it's like, it's such a good fight. Like, I don't even know how I could pick against Poirier. He's been so dominant. His fight with Dan Hooker was dominant. And obviously he lost to Khabib, but who hasn't lost to Khabib? Everyone's lost to Khabib. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this fight. If Conor comes in with that karate stance and is loose on that lead leg and is not so heavy on it, I think he'll have a better night. He was landing crisper shots, man. If you go back to that first round, he was landing some crisp shots. He was doing damage on Poirier, but he needs to stop focusing on the power and trying to knock people out in those first two rounds, because the power didn't translate well from jumping from featherweight to lightweight. The only person he finished was Eddie Alvarez, but since then he hasn't really knocked anyone out. He TKO'd Cowboy, but Cowboy was on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dustin is a tough fight. He needs to go in there prepared. Conor hasn't done any media, guys. We're on the 3rd episode of Embedded, and Conor hasn't even made an appearance. It's insane. It's his fight weekend. He's not doing any media. Like, it just shows how laser focused he is. Or he's just tired of doing media, man. Who knows? But whatever Conor goes into that cage, if he's motivated and he's hungry to win, and he switches his stance to the karate stance, man, it's over, I believe, in my opinion. And it's so crazy to think that I'm picking against Dustin because he's such a dog. He goes in there to fight. He goes in there to kill or be killed, man. And he's coming off a dub. And it's insane that because of the high level of confidence Conor brings to the fight, it just makes it hard to pick against him. So with that being said, if Conor brings in that karate stance and is calculated on his shots and doesn't put everything behind his shots and doesn't gas, I think he beats Dustin. I'm going to pick Conor to win against Dustin Poirier. And yeah, man, that's my take on that main event. There's not really else. The stats are identical. And yeah, man, that's my take. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Tell me who do you think is gonna win. And yeah, man, I'm excited. Make sure to watch the whole fight card, man. It's insane. It's a good card. Good fights, promising fights. And yeah, I got Conor, man. And I'm not really a Conor McGregor fanboy, but it's just that aura that he brings into fight week, guys. It's hard to pick against. So stay tuned on my channel, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded, but trust me, I'm gonna stay consistent and try to bring you guys a lot of content, bust out videos for y'all. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share this video if you guys want. And yeah, man, till next time, peace.